Namaskar, this is Nirja, and you are listening to Travel World Online. News highlights of the day.
Nakul Anand, the Executive Director of ITC Limited, delivered a thought-provoking keynote address at the 14th Conventions India Conclave, CIC, held at the Mahatma Mandir Convention and Exhibition Centre in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. The event, spanning from 7th December to 9th, aims to raise India's profile as a prominent meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions, MICE, destination, capitalizing on the momentum generated by the impact of G20. Anand emphasized the significance of sustainable practices in the MICE sector, stressing that factors like post-summit food impact productivity and conference responsibility. He introduced the innovative Alert Meets, an initiative within ITC's green banking, presenting menus designed to counteract food coma, thus enhancing meeting productivity. Additionally, Anand advocated for incorporating fish, especially those categorized by the World Wildlife Foundation as green for their sustainability, into diets due to their lower carbon footprint compared to other meats. Further, Anand outlined ITC's focus on locally sourced food, introduced as Local Love, featuring traditional delicacies in various regions across India. This initiative has significantly reduced carbon emissions and increased guest satisfaction. He also introduced Route to Shoot, highlighting the beauty and taste of local cuisines, thereby reducing the carbon footprint caused by global menu choices. Anand underscored the importance of nutritious and eco-conscious snacks, termed one-bite wonders, aligning with the Indian habit of frequent snacking at events. He introduced Sattva, an honestly vegetarian initiative ensuring the purity of vegetarian cuisine, meticulously separated from non-vegetarian items in every aspect of food preparation. Nakul Anand, the Executive Director of ITC Limited, delivered a thought-provoking keynote address at the 14th Conventions India Conclave, CIC, held at the Mahatma Mandir Convention and Exhibition Centre in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. The event, spanning from 7th December to 9th, aims to raise India's profile as a prominent meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions, MICE, destination, capitalizing on the momentum generated by the impact of G20. Anand emphasized the significance of sustainable practices in the MICE sector, stressing that factors like post-summit food impact productivity and conference responsibility. He introduced the innovative Alert Meets, an initiative within ITC's green banking, presenting menus designed to counteract food coma, thus enhancing meeting productivity. Additionally, Anand advocated for incorporating fish, especially those categorized by the World Wildlife Foundation as green for their sustainability, into diets due to their lower carbon footprint compared to other meats. Further, Anand outlined ITC's focus on locally sourced food, introduced as Local Love, featuring traditional delicacies in various regions across India. This initiative has significantly reduced carbon emissions and increased guest satisfaction. He also introduced Route to Shoot, highlighting the beauty and taste of local cuisines, thereby reducing the carbon footprint caused by global menu choices. ITO has written to the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, seeking his intervention for revival of inbound tourism in the country. In the letter, the tourism body has mentioned the reasons for the decline and suggested steps which can be taken to revive the inbound tourism, which has remained much below 2019-20 level. The letter has drawn attention of the PM to the statement recently made in Parliament by the Union Tourism Minister G. Krishna Reddy, whereby he stated that only 85.9 lakh foreign tourist visitors, FTVs, visited the country in 2022 as compared to 3.14 crore in 2019. The letter lists multiple reasons for decline in numbers: withdrawal of incentives to the inbound tour operators on their foreign exchange earnings, which were being used for overseas marketing and promotions, lack of trained tourism manpower in Indian embassies, who are also not able to do regular interaction and follow-up with the foreign tour operators. Besides, it cites lack of marketing and promotion of tourism in overseas markets as budgetary support for overseas promotion like fam trips to India, overseas road shows were withdrawn. Further, it mentions non-availability of funds with the Ministry of Tourism for participation in overseas travel marts and approval required from the Ministry of Finance for participation in each mart as a big hurdle in promoting inbound tourism. Fortune Hotels, a member of the ITC Hotel Group, announced the signing of its latest operating agreements for two Fortune Park brownfield projects in Kochi, one each in Athani and Kakkanad. The two strategically located hotels, scheduled to open in the year 2025, mark Fortune Hotels' much-anticipated entry into Kerala. Samir MC, Managing Director, Fortune Hotels, expressing his delight at the developments, stated, "Our entry into God's own country was on the cards for a while. We are extremely happy to have signed two hotels here. As we steadily expand our presence, both our Kochi properties will be important contributors to our portfolio. We see Kerala as a high-potential market, and our strategic focus on entering new and upcoming towns and cities in this state continues. We stand by our commitment to delivering exceptional guest experiences across all our destinations." Global index services provider Morgan Stanley Capital International (MSCI) has announced that Thomas Cook India Limited (TCIL), Integrated Omnichannel Travel Services Group, has been added to its domestic small cap index effective from 30th November 2023. The Morgan Stanley Capital International indices are globally recognized benchmarks for global equity markets and investors. MSCI Indices offers investors a comprehensive overview of market performance by tracking select stocks sectors in various geographies. Since the MSCI Domestic Index plays a crucial role in attracting foreign institutional investors, FIIs, to invest in Indian equities, many global fund managers use the index as a guideline for allocating their investment portfolios across different countries. The addition of the TCIL stock to the MSCI will therefore lead to wider participation and demand from global investors, as it automatically puts the company on the radar of FIIs. A large proportion of leading funds use the index as a benchmark, and hence the TCIL stock is also likely to witness increased demand with increased trading volumes and improved liquidity, making it more attractive in turn to domestic and international investors as a result. In a groundbreaking move, Aramnis Gir is set to redefine the wildlife adventure landscape by extending the thrill beyond the famed big cats of central India. Assam Gir National Park opened its gates in October. Enthusiasts can now witness the awe-inspiring journey of the Asiatic lions, now flourishing in numbers exceeding 600. Gir is the exclusive destination outside Africa for these majestic creatures in their natural habitat. The Forest Department's introduction of 40 specially designed Bolero Jeeps adds a new dimension to the safari experience, promising guests at Aramnis Gir an enhanced journey into the heart of the natural world. Paired with expert naturalists as guides, visitors will not only witness incredible wildlife sightings but gain a profound understanding of the conservation efforts shaping the jungle's inhabitants, particularly the iconic Asiatic lions. Aramnis Gir, nestled on the periphery of Gir National Park, stands as a testament to the collaboration between Nicholas Pluman Architects and Fox Brown Creative, renowned for their work on luxury African lodges. The eco-village-styled lodge offers a sublime blend of traditional and contemporary elements, with 18 elegant kothis featuring private plunge pools that provide breathtaking views of the jungle.
That's all in Bulletin. For the latest updates, keep listening to Travel World Online Radio with you always. Kabhi bhi, kahi bhi.